Hello and welcome to day 25. So today we're going to focus on legs. There'll probably be a bit of glute as well as we work the legs. But yeah, so let's go for a quick warm up before we get into it. So coming onto all fours, hands under shoulders, knees under the hips, just rounding the spine and then arching the back. And again. Good. And then we're just going to draw some circles with the knee. And back the other way. Good. Other side. And other way. Good, and we're just going to push back into shell stretch. Good, and up. And we are going to go on to our side. You have the option of being up on your forearm, so elbow under shoulder, shoulder back, waist lifted, chest open. If you're in this position, make sure you're not down here. This isn't nice for the shoulder, this isn't nice for the spine. Really make sure you're up. Easier option, coming all the way down, head on your arm, make sure you have a gap on the waist, hips are stacked. You can always mix and match. You can start up here, and if you decide you're starting to sink, come all the way down. You're still going to get a great workout. It's just you're in the correct position. Cool. So we're going to start with our oyster. So legs are bent, feet in line with the bum, and what we're going to do is lift the feet. So squeeze the bum, keep those hips nice and still as you open the leg up towards the ceiling and down. Breathe out, open, breathe in, down. We want to make sure this hip stays where it is. So make sure you're not dropping that hip back. And if you're lying down, it's exactly the same thing. Good, two more. And last one. Good, coming down. Okay, we are going to extend that top leg and we're making sure the knee is pointing forwards, and from here we are going to breathe out, lift, breathe in, down. As you lift, make sure this hip stays where it is. So if you lift too high, that hip's going to drop, you're losing your waist. So make sure you don't go too high. You may feel those muscles here on the side working. We're going to do two more. Good. We're going to do our in and out kicks. So that top foot is flexed. You're bringing the knee in. As you breathe in, you're going to breathe out, push the leg away. Breathing in, breathing out. So working the quads as it comes in. You may feel it in the back of the leg as you go out, squeezing the glutes. Two more. If you ever have ankle weights, this is a good one with ankle weights. Good, relax. So for our next one, I'm gonna come all the way down. You can stay up on your forearm. I'm just gonna come down because I like it like this. So what we're gonna do, you can keep that bottom leg straight or bent. We are going to turn this knee up to the ceiling. Keeping your hips as stacked as you can, glutes are nice and squeezed. You might find this hip drops back a little bit, and that's okay. Just make sure you're not completely dropping back. You're still trying to maintain a nice stacked pelvis. So from here, you're going to take the leg up towards the ceiling, bring it down and in. Ideally, the knee is pointing up the whole time. So as you do this, just be careful that the knee isn't rotating back. We want it to stay up towards the ceiling. Three more. And two. And last one. Good. We're going to do another one. It's quite nice for the quads. So we're going to just bend the legs again, and we're going to go into our oyster but add an extension. So you're going to open that knee, extend, bring the foot back and close. My quads are already burning, we just started. And four more. And three. And two. And last one. Good. Give it a little rub. Okay. Top leg is going to come in front. Bottom leg is straight. You can have the leg like this with the foot down. You can have the knee down. Whatever feels good for you. So bottom leg is straight. Let's point the toes. You're going to breathe that lift. Breathing down. Breathe that lift. Breathing down. Hold the next one up, and we're just going to flex and point the foot. Keeping it flexed, and we're just going to do some pulses. And relax. Good. Okay, let's swap sides. If you started on your forearm, do the same on this side. If you went straight down, go for that. So remember, shoulder back, chest open, waist lifted, hips stacked, feet in line with the bum, lifting the feet, and we're going to go for our oyster. So breathing out, opening, breathe in, close. Squeeze the glutes, engage the core. Two more. Good. Bring the feet down. Let's extend that top leg. We're pointing the toes, tummy in, squeeze the glutes, breathe out, lift and lower. Making sure this hip doesn't drop down, you're not losing the waist. And lengthen the leg. Get those muscles working. One more. Good. Let's do our in and out. So flexing that foot. Breathe in, bring the knee in. Breathe out, push away. Two more. Last one. Good. All right. Coming all the way down. You can have the bottom leg straight or bent, up to you. Knee, that top knee is pointing up. Keep the hips as stacked as you can. Squeeze the glutes. We're going to take that leg up, circle it down and in. Keeping the knee pointing up as much as you can. And you might find you're not pointing up as much as I am, or you're pointing more. It depends on your hips. So you do what you can do. Just make sure you are rotating it as much as you can. Two more. Good. Okay, let's bend those legs. We're going to go for our oyster with extension. So you're going to open up that knee, extend the leg, bring the foot back down and close. And three more. And last one. Good, and relax. We're working the legs, but because our glutes are also working, you may actually feel the glutes more, but it doesn't mean the legs aren't working. And it's the same other way when we're working and focusing on the glutes. You may feel the legs more. They're both working. It just, sometimes you'll feel it more in the leg, sometimes in the glute. It just depends. So top leg down, or you can have it like this. Bottom leg is straight. From here we're going to point the toes, breathe out, lift and lower. Two more. Hold it up. We're going to flex and point. Flex, point. And last one. Hold it, flexed and pulse. Good, and relax. Good. Coming onto your back, we're going to give the glutes a little stretch. So one foot on the other thigh. Bring the leg in for a figure of four stretch and relax. Good, and then let's swap sides. Good, and then we're going to turn on to our front. Let's do a swan stretch first. So hands on the shoulders. We're going to breathe out, lift, breathe in, down. Breathe out, lift, breathe in, down. And one more. Good. And then bringing the knee in, the foot in, and giving the quads a stretch. And then let's swap sides. Good. And then coming up, knees nice and wide, push back into shell stretch. And then let's do our frog's leg stretch as well. So bring those knees as wide as it feels good, foot in line with the knees, and then coming down, stretching out the inner thighs, the hips. The wider your knees are, the more intense the stretches. The closer your knees are, the less intense. So adjust it according to what feels good for you. Good. And then coming back up, sitting up nice and tall, taking a nice deep breath in and out, and again, and out, and last one, and out, and well done. So yeah, today was legs again with the glutes. How did that feel? Did you feel the legs working, or was it more glutes that you could feel? Glutes are working hard on the side lying exercises, but it doesn't mean our legs aren't working. Our quads, inner thighs, outer thighs, hamstrings. Not too much hamstrings today actually, but everything is working. So yeah, just because maybe you felt the glutes more doesn't mean the legs aren't working. You may have felt the legs and not the glutes. They're all working. It just depends on how you feel the different muscles in your body, and sometimes you just need to focus on the muscles to really feel them, or sometimes you just need to get used to it, used to them working. If you have any questions or comments, drop them down in the comments below, and I will see you tomorrow. Bye.